So as you get taller, you get dumber. Is that true for this data?
Yeah.
A little bit. Yeah, I mean, if I had to draw a line, I'd probably draw a line like that, which is like a negative slope. What does no correlation look like?
All over the place.
All over the place. But frankly, if I was on an AP test or if I was just looking at this data by myself, I would give a good answer, which is what? What do you think we should do? Positive, negative, no correlation? What should I say? I would say get more data. Because also you have to kind of use your own brain, right? And tell me, are all tall people dumb? No. Are all short people smart? No. Or better at school or anything like that? Now, it's possible that there actually is a little bit of a correlation, but looking at a trend based on 5 data points is silly. So you probably should get more data. But anyway, if I had to give an answer, I'd say this one's negative. But I probably think that the best answer probably would be to get more data. All right, last page. Constructing a time series chart. All right, I always love doing an embarrassing one for this. Justin, you want to be embarrassed?
Sure.
Cool. Justin, I want you to rate how awkward you were.
I think that's what.
In 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade. Okay. Awkwardness. Let's say that 10 is max awkward. And 0 is not awkward at all.
6th grade, I was probably like a 7.
Okay. Pretty awkward. In 7th grade, you go get more awkward, or like, you get a little bit more confident?
7th grade, I wanted to 8, I think.
Oh,
It
okay.
was a little weird.
Yeah, we really went off the deep end a little bit. Did you ever get to a 10? I gotta know.
Maybe. 8th grade, I think I went back down to a 7.
Oh, okay.
But then coming back in 9th grade. after the break, I didn't know how to really like talk to people, so I definitely went up to a 9.
Okay, all right. So after COVID, we're super awkward. Luckily, I think everybody's scale went up at that point, so yeah.
10th grade. 6.
Ooh, Mr. Confident in the building. 11th?
8.
No. You're just up and down, buddy. Hey, you know what that means? If I'm looking at this trend correctly, up, down, further up, down, further up, down, that means next year you're looking at a solid like 4.5.
Sure.
Sure. A time series chart always has time on this axis. Most of the time you're going to have a broken axis right there because time doesn't start at 0, especially if it's like a year or something like that. Occasionally it will start at 0, and that's like if it was like, if I was writing down like your first year of basketball, how many points did you score? Your second year of basketball, how many points did you score? Like that was actually the first, so you wouldn't have to skip. All right, so we're starting at 6th grade. Yeah, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th. These are grades down here. Over here, we've got awkwardness. Should we count up to 10, you think, or should we skip? I mean, your lowest you go with awkwardness is a 6. I'm actually giving you a choice. I'm not, like, hoping you get it right. You're both like,
How about you choose?
Me?
Yeah.
For this moment? All right, I'm saying that we do it all. 3 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, Justin starts at a 7, and then he goes to an 8, and then back down to a 7, and then up to a 9, and then down to an amazing 6, and then back to an 8. And then you connect them like a line graph. A time series chart is something you see a lot in like financial offices. Have you seen those charts before where they're like, here's how we're doing in the quarter, up and down and up and down, and doing really great, oh no, you know, kind of thing. Okay. One more. Almost done. This is a dot plot. A dot plot is very easy. It looks like a number line. What data shall we have for this one? How about this? How many phones have you, first question, how many phones have you broken in your life? One. How many phones have you broken in your life? None. Okay, this is not interesting. Let's do, how many phones have you had? How many phones have you had? You've had 2? How about you? 2. Whew, I've had, dig up ancient history, but I didn't have a cell phone until I was out of like my first year teaching. I'm gonna take a guess and say like 7 or 6. Okay, let's imagine that other people are here and somebody says 5 because they broke a lot of phones, and somebody says 1 because they just got their first phone, and somebody says 0 because their family hates technology, and then somebody says 15 because they've got a real problem with breaking phones, like a real big problem. Shocked that you've only broken 1 phone. Good for you, Justin. Yeah. And then we got a couple 3s and maybe another 2. Okay, so this is how many phones we've had. So you put stuff on a number line. You start with the lowest number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So a dot plot, you just put dots above the numbers that they are, and you stack them on top of each other if they repeat. So like the first 2 are 2s, so they look like this. And then I've got a 7, and a 5, and a 1, and a 0, and a 15,